Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LR Stock Car Series. We're here for round 4. We're here for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Buckshot Bros 100 at the Brickyard, the big one, which is one of my favorite races on the entire calendar. 25 laps around the Indianapolis Oval, and we're going to find out who's going to be getting themselves into victory lane at the big race here. We have Demi up in front, or we have Demi in the standings of the championship. Demi up first with 31 points. Sam is second with 19. Apollo and Shiny both in third. We of course have Jack in fifth, and we have a bunch of other drivers. 2 drivers still do not have points. Our audience Slawnuts still with 0 under their name. So we're going to keep an eye out on those drivers too, as they are about to get ready and start their qualifying and also the race at 1 point. Keep an eye out for the next 2 races that we'll have in LRS Stock Car. Those being, we'll have the Bartopia 40 at Watkins Glen, the Pumu 50 at Talladega, and then we'll also have the Laguna Seca Legends, meaning we'll see which of the pro drivers will get themselves into victory lane for the final time in LRS before the new way of getting yourself into Pro Series. And oh my lordy lord, everything is laggy. Why is it so laggy? There we go. Oh my god, it's laggy. I don't know why it's laggy. Hopefully this does not affect my entire everything. Oh, this is definitely gonna affect my entire everything. I can guarantee people this is not because of... There we go, that should fix it a bit more. I think you just have to load a bunch of stuff. Yeah, now it runs way smoother. That's a bit better. Here we go. My apologies for that. We have Yesap, one of the drivers who was... I think it was Yesap? Yeah, it was Yesap who was in question for the battle on top spot at Jimmy Fuego. This man has put so much pressure on Demi at Rolalana last race. It was insane to watch. Definitely one of my favorite battles I've ever seen in LRS ever. Like, I would say top 10. And that was the 5-man final lap at Rolalana. So looking at Danielle also coming out of the pits. And Jack, Slonel, Yesap already starting their lap, and the rest are also going to start their lap at 1 point. But everyone slowly but surely coming onto the track and starting their runs for today at Indianapolis. Including the one that we're looking at right here, Danny Allister. And Shiny, the driver who has been insane for the past few races. Shiny is a unit of a driver, and we've seen that since the days of Road America, when we had Road America on the schedule. Shiny was a monster on those races. Currently, the fastest time set by Jack at 52.073. Well, never mind, a 51.673 set by Sam, who is currently in pole position here at Indianapolis Let's see which of these drivers will get themselves that time or maybe even a faster time. Zach immediately gets close to it. And who else will be able to get over there? Jimmy Fuego will also get himself to 51, and I think that's going to be more so the norm on the race. Also, pit stops was a huge issue last race. That's what made Apollo that's what made Apollo fumble his first race win back in Season 4. But I've completely not completely disabled. The chance of them pitting is super small now. So there might be a slight chance of them pitting, but it's not like the back-to-back pitting like we had at Indy, or not Indy, at Daytona. Which, if we're gonna do Daytona, pitting is gonna be zip. It's gonna be zero. No pitting allowed, only racing. Because that is what made me so mad when watching the Daytona finale race. It's just because everyone started pitting for some reason. Like, everyone started pitting out of nowhere. And that's not fun. Taking a look at these drivers about to cross the line. And currently, as we have less than 4.5 minutes remaining here at Indianapolis, we have our bottom 10. We have Demi Hollywood, Yasap, JKR, Danny Allister, Jimmy Fuego, Smokero, Metro, Ricky, Zach, and Jack. In our top 10, Sam, Artie, Slaughternaut, Linz. Excuse me, Danny Allister suddenly just pops up in there. Apollo, Shiny, Scratch, Kazi, Intoxicated, MTL, who's currently in pole position with a 51.410 under his name. Metro nearly skyrocketing himself into the top 10 right there. Beautiful move. And Jimmy Fuego, they got ahead of Smoke there, right? They catch that with my eye real quick. And now Jimmy Fuego in 16th. But his teammate Kanzi, however, in 3rd, he is on podium, and he's gonna start within the top. He's gonna start in 2nd row, which is super good. He could immediately take advantage of with the slipstream from the front row. Less than 2.5 minutes remaining. And the standings have not really changed much, but we do see a lot of drivers still go for their runs, including Oni right here in the number 11. And he'll also be partaking within the LRS Legends Endurance in the LMP1 category. And JKR, who's going to be partaking within LRS Legends in the GT3 category. And Artie will be racing the Porsche LMP1. JKR is going to be driving the Mercedes AMG GT3 car. And also the other contests, are also the other people who are also, or the other people who are going to be partaking. Scratch, who's going to be partaking. Smokero, who's also going to be partaking. He's going to race in the Toyota LMP1, as he has won Season 4's Laguna Seca Legends. Scratch, he's going to race in the Toyota after he won the Laguna Seca Legends. We also have I need to think real quick. So Scratch already Smoke Hero. Sam is the other one, and Sam will also race the Toyota. 3 Toyotas, 1 Porsche, and the question is, who's gonna take the second Porsche, or are they gonna take an Audi, or is it gonna be 0 for Audi? And of course, afterwards, after Legends 1, the way of joining LRS Legends is going to be a bit different. It's going to be champions. Of course, there's going to be 5 champions each season. So after 5 seasons, we have 25 drivers. And it does sound like a lot. But just to put in perspective, after Legends 2, we would have a total of 43 drivers in LRS. So we'll definitely see some familiar faces coming back to back in LRS Legend. As the qualifying session here at Indianapolis comes to an end. Let's see who can still put their car up front. Or is it going to be over for them? Definitely not going to be over for Slaughterhouse, who's going to try to get across the line. Got a bit held back by Smokero, unfortunately, but I hope that didn't ruin her run. Well, but she should not be worried either, because she is in 10th, which is still really good. You could still get yourself into the top 5 at most. Across the line, and that means the results were MTL intoxicated, Kanzi, Ricky, and Apollo. Those were your top 5 is about to go green, racing it for 25 laps. For the Buckshot Bros 100 at the Brickyard, as we're taking a look at Jimmy Fuego's car. Oh, it's gonna get really dicey there, turn 1. Oh, this could be super dangerous. Lots of drivers bumping and clashing metal here and there. Kanzi taking the lead. And now the pack gets a bit split up. Now the top 2 are more so in their own lane. Meanwhile, Intoxicated is have to deal with all the other drivers. And I think they're going to go 3 wide over there. No, they're about to go 2 wide. I thought it went 3 wide. Nah, they just pushed each other. Oh! Glintz over there almost lost the car. Uy, that scared me for a second. I thought Lintz was gonna lose it all. But Lintz still has the car under control. And that's a good thing to see. Seeing that the 23 is still at front row as they're about to go 3 wide back there, I think. Ooh, Slaughter already almost made contact. Oh, they do make contact! And Slaughter onto the wall. Let's see if she can recover back onto the field. Yes, she does. She does successfully. Despite the big hit into the wall, she managed to keep the car under control and back into the field. She is far behind, however. But the good thing is that she didn't spin out and completely lost all of her positions to the bottom of the field. And can I just point out real quick, Demi, with the driver who started in 20th, all the way in 15th at the moment. He is a machine. Artie and Jake are kind of duking it out here and there. And Zach also trying to intervene. Oh, and Artie really trying to go on the inside as much as possible. But you can see him. Oh, that got a bit scary, but Jake had to back out a bit over there. And Artie's driving a bit dirty, don't y'all think? And Jimmy Fuego does get ahead of Sloan now, but I feel like Artie drives a bit dirty. He forces them to go out. And Jack immediately swooping in and get that spot away from the ASAP, who's now at the bottom of the field. But yes, I'm not gonna back out. He's gonna keep going here. Demi all the way into 13th at the moment. This man has been climbing through the field. Oh, and he does bump into Jake Yard there for a second. But he did not immediately put the car on halt. He did lift the gas a bit, but that's only for his safety. Which is a good thing that he did. This ball is now about to go and right behind Shiny. Does get ahead of Scratch, and Shiny also gets ahead of Ricky there. And now Apollo gets 2 birds with 1 stone. As Ricky made a bit of a mistake over there. Now Apollo able to overtake Shiny at any second, but the question is, will he do it at the back straightaway or at the front straightaway? Oh, Jesus Christ. And Tammy's having a bit of an obstacle at the moment, which is JKR, who is also pretty known for defending. He does get ahead of Metro. Oh, and it looks like somebody, I think that was Danny also, who got sucked into the wall there for a second. Like he got absorbed into that wall there. And Artie now. Oh, you see Metro. You see Metro immediately trying to sweep in. They're about to go free wind into turn 1. Oh, smoking into the wall. And this could give Jake Kerr, yeah, he immediately see Jake Kerr swoop in and take that position away from him. Oh, yeah, I feel like there has been a crash of some sorts. I don't know what happened, but I think that was some sort of wreck that happened over there. Oh, luckily those guys are back on the field. And Jake Kerr is standing. No. Hey. Wait, is Jake Kerr racing? No. Okay, Jake Kerr is racing. He was just set aside with Artie there for a second. It just showed a white 0 for a second. I got a bit confused. You know, it's just these two duking it out with tooth and nail at the moment while Jake marches on through the field, and that was right behind Danny Allister. To lap 6 we go. Ooh, would you look at that? Oh, Jake Kerr immediately putting a defense of Danny Allister. Oh, that got really scary. And now you see Scratch switching it up and gets ahead of Danny right here. Beautiful move. Oh, and he might go for 2 birds with 1 stone. as he also gets Linz here. If he tries to get Linz on the inside here, on the turn 4 and Scratch, I think, yeah, Scratch did get ahead of Linz. Wow, fantastic effort right there from the number 22. So we're looking fantastic at it. I can't see both duking it out right now, and Intoxicated gets ahead, but MTL leading, and now you have the top 2 being MTL and Intoxicated. Doesn't this remind you of the test season of GT? I immediately get flashbacks of the GT test season, where those two duked it out every single venue known to mankind. And Demi, who went all the way down to 20th. I don't know how he went all the way down to the bottom. But either way, he's still in the race, and that's the good thing. We definitely see Smoke here trying to swerve. Just to find a way. Oh yeah, he might go for an opportunity here on the front straightaway. What he's trying to do from a large distance. Well, JKR's definitely gonna do it. Look at him. The Dutchman is marching on like a maniac. Sadly did not get the opportunity. Whoa! He saw a lot of tire smoke there. And I think that was from Smoke Hero, who immediately had to smack on his brakes. Because I think he got fucking jump scared by Danny Ellis's car, who suddenly swerved ahead of him. Or who suddenly swerved in front of his car. Smoke Hero must have shot himself and immediately smacked the brakes in an instant. Ricky getting ahead of Shiny at one point. And he does that like that, and he's now in 4th place. Into lap 9 we go. Man, this race is going to be long. But that's what makes the Buckshot Bros 100 so beautiful. It's an endurance race. The winner here is a very, very, very respected driver, I can tell you. Kanzi in the pits? Oh boy, are we already gonna have pit situations? I think we are. So if Kanzi out of all drivers coming into the pits at the moment, is it too soon? Or are we gonna have actual pit moments here in Brickyard? All the way at the bottom now. Is he actually going into the pit box? Oh, he is going to the pit box. I thought he was serving a penalty for a second. Danny Ellis are currently in 9th. And Gonzi out of the pits, back into the field. And yes, we are going to have pit sessions in the Buckshot Bros 100. Apollo, the number 4, currently in position 4. Just wanted to point that out. But Slaughter also coming to the pits. Looking at Apollo right here. Not really a sign of anyone else coming to the pits, but I think they're gonna get in later, so this might be a super genius move from Kanzi to get in so soon. And there's the 69, ready to come out onto the field again. Oh yeah, the tire marks over there at turn 1. There's definitely been a crash there. Danny getting ahead of Zach right here. Oh, it does get close, but he does. Now he has to deal with traffic, and he gets on the inside as he always was. And this is a smart move right there as Artie spins around into the wall. And I think he's waiting. And it included Sam in the crash. Sam is also out. Now, Apollo into the pits. Sam and Artie both crashed. And Jax too. Wait, did Yesop? No, okay. I think it's just the people who are ahead of Artie shows 0. Because Artie's standing still. And Apollo coming into the pits right now. Artie's still standing still over there. Then we cross the line into lap 13. Oh my god, Artie, fucking drive, please. You're being a nuisance on the track, dude. God damn, drive. And 2 drivers coming to the pits, those being Zach and JKR. And anyone else, or are those the only 2 who are here? I said those are the only 2 currently. Well, of course, they could change the next lap. But I think this one was more so thought out, because I think they're gonna go for a longer. They went for a longer stint so they could push harder for the remaining amount of laps. Which, if that is the case, that is very smart from them. Looking at the 7 of Kanzi, currently in 17th position. But it could all change depending on how many people are still going to pit. Artie! Drive! Oh my god! And Shaker actually got ahead of Zach in the pits. He actually had a faster pit stop. Oh, that I've never seen that. Where somebody got overtaken in the pit stops. Jimmy Fuego now into the pit stop, but Artie's still standing over there. Oh, Artie. We have 10 more laps remaining here at the Brickyard, with MTL leading the field. Oh, there goes Scratch! Who did he crash with? Luckily, other drivers did avoid him, but Scratch into the wall over there. Big time. He went backwards for a second too. And now Sam's gonna get held back. It's not because of Artie. No, it's not because of Artie. Artie has been chilling there for the last, like, 5 minutes at this point. It feels like 5 minutes. I think it might be longer or shorter. Saw Metro swerving there for a bit, heating up his tires, and back into the race they go. And Scratch coming to the pits. Well, yeah, I would understand that motherfucker went to the pits. Dude hit the wall like Mach 3. Smoke Hero into the wall. With who did he collide? It might be Demi, because Demi's also into the pits, but I cannot tell if Demi is in the pits purely to go and take a pit stop. And Smoke Hero also out. 2 drivers who got hit by a huge wreck. Well, Smoke Hero got sent back to the pits, and that's a good thing. No, Demi did go into the pits purely for tire change. Smoke Hero, however, went into the pits to get towed back from the crash. As we have Danny Ellis also coming in. And slowly but surely, the pack is going to go back up to top with Intoxicated Kanzi. Jack also coming to the pits. And Sam also into the pits. Already finally got sent back to the pits. Thank God. Intoxicated getting ahead of the pitted drivers and now in 7th. Early pit stops have worked out very well as the race leader and the 2nd position are both coming into the pits. MTL and Ricky making that Shiny the race leader who still has not pit yet. Lynn's also joining in on the pits, but Shiny still hasn't pitted yet. Meanwhile, Sam coming out and he's gonna start his lap. Metro also coming into the pits. Has Demi wrecked? Almost stupid. Demi did wreck. Well, Kazi definitely hit him. But this is not good for him. And it looks like Apollo and Brickyard did too. Did they go 3 wide? I think they went 3 wide. Well, Brickyard's back on the field. But now Zach is stuck because of Apollo. There we go. Now everyone could start racing again. Oh, and Shiny, of course, completely stuck in this traffic. There we go. Multiple cars now bunched up. Oh, this is gonna cause this is definitely gonna cause a crash. Multiple cars all packed up together. Oh boy, oh boy. Now Gaze up at Metro again. Let's see. Oh no, he's coming out of the pits. I was about to say. Shiny still leading the field. Oh, and he does clash metal with Shiny right there. And it looks like Shiny's going to the pits. I saw Shiny die for the pits. Yep, Shiny did die for the pits. Meaning that this is going to be her first pit stop. And this means that MTL will be taking the lead of the race again. MTL now taking the lead. 5 more laps remaining. Let's see if he could hold that pace as Jack is backwards at turn 1. He's just chilling backwards over there. Shiny with a really short pit stop, and I think she did go for a long stint. Now, if that were to be the case that those drivers have to pit, Shiny played the ultimate mastermind game then. But knowing that MTL pitted very late, it might just be that MTL has thought of, or that MTL could just like run the whole stint for the remaining of the race. And 3 drivers now, a whole lap under. And the battle between MTL and Intoxicated, a classic battle in LRS Assetto Corsa era, because those have been doing it out during the GT test season. Now they have brought it to stock car, and now it's gonna be set here in stock car terms. Who is faster and who is the better driver when it comes to endurance? And so far, it looks like MTL will. I mean, then again, it is also MTL who took the win at the Nordschleife Crown. J-Sap right on the tail of Danny Ellis right here. Oh, into the wall. Big smack, but he does have the car under control. And that's a pretty good thing from the 55. He's going to keep on pushing that car. Fantastic job for the 55. Keeping that car on the field. And Sam getting closer and closer. Yeah, he's now at striking distance. He could try to overtake us. We have 2 more laps remaining here at the Brickyard. lap 24 for MTL. And the battle between the 12 and the 16 is more and more looking like MTL might get the win here at the Brickyard. There we go. That's a bit better. Yes, on the back straight away. Gets ahead of Danny Alistair. Right here. Does he? Yes, he will. So waving white flag. 1 more left to go. MTL still in the field with a total of 24 laps being led here. And on this final run, as the position for third might change. It might go to Ricky. It might go to Kanzi. It depends. We have 3 more turns to go here. Oh, there goes Kanzi into the wall. Ricky now could run away with it. Oh, has Kanzi fumbled it? Kanzi might have fumbled it. Kanzi definitely fumbled it. It's waving a plaque. And White's checkered flag here at the Brickyard. The number 12, MTL. He will win the Buckshot Bros 100s at the Brickyard. Intoxicated coming in with second. And Ricky, the number 5. Good to see him back on podium here at Indianapolis. Lynn's coming home 4th. Kanzi in 5th. JKR coming home in 6th. Shiny in 7th. Danny Alistair. Oh, it might be between these two. Oh, Yezab to get ahead of Danny. Now, Yezab in 8th. Danny in 9th. And Metro coming home in 10th, making that the top 10 here at Indianapolis for the Buckshot Bros 100 at the Brickyard. 45 minutes. What a race. I don't care if it's 45 minutes. This shit was entertaining. This was good racing. This is what I love LRS for. This is what I love to commentate LRS for. Races like these. Whoa. This was such a good race. Currently, the results of the race was MTL intoxicated Ricky, Linz, Kanzi, JKR, Shiny, Denny, Yesam, and a Metro. That was your top 10 at the Brickyard, and the fastest lap was made by Yesam and the number 55. So he gets himself an extra point. So currently going to be taking a look at the standings. We have Demi up front with a total of 31 points. Sam is second with 19 points. Shiny, Kanzi, MTL, and Ricky. 4 drivers fighting for third position. Meanwhile, we have the Intoxicator with 14 points. Linz with 13. Apollo with 12. Jack with 11. Yesa with 10. Jimmy Danny, JKR, Scratch, all 4 fighting with 9 points. We also have, hold on, give me a second. Metro with 7, Zach with 6, and Smoker with 5. Artie and Slaughtermouth still with 0, but that could all change next as we're about to go to Watkins Glen for the Bartopia 40 at Watkins Glen. Afterwards is going to be the Boom 50 at Talladega, and then the Laguna Seca Legends, which is going to be the big one that we're going to look at. And of course, the LRS GT Challenge will also be there for the M drivers, but that is after the Wingspan Brickyard race, which is at Indianapolis, but the road course as opposed to the oval. So until then, we'll see you guys at Watkins Glen. Until then.